Hello everybody and welcome back to an Aston Villa VFL episode. Today we're playing 4 matches. In the first match we got Rotherham. This is our lineup. We've got Charlie, CJ, William in the back. We've got Maruka in net, Ghulam and Lewis in CDM, Abdi and Chicha on the left and right, me and Cam, Static and Sam up front. And this lineup will be used for the Southampton game, which is coming up straight after the Rotherham game. Let's go straight into it. But we've got a kick-off here, Rotherham kicking off. They're here on the wing now, but can we do anything straight from kickoff? That's right, yes we can. Static wins the ball with a brilliant interception. He doesn't lay it off to Sam, he goes all alone and he deserves that. It's 1-0 after a minute. Brilliant start. So now we've got a corner kick here. I'm taking this corner. What can I do with it? They managed to win the ball back, unfortunately. But Lewis with a nice pass into the middle to William. He does a bit of a loose ball and they've got the ball now. And a brilliant lightning fast counter-attack sends them down the wing, but fortunately for us, the ball goes out for a throw-in. William with another loose pass and Maruka with a brilliant save. That's 2 loose passes in 2 minutes. Now they've got a corner kick following that save. To whip that one in, and luckily the header goes over the bar. So Maruka now with a goal kick. What can we do from this, if anything? Manages to get it out to Abdi, then to Ghulam in the middle to me. Play a brilliant ball through the middle straight to Sam, and they're through. Static goes back to Sam, and that's 2-0. 2-0 to the Villains. So here we go, Rotherham with the free kick now, plays it back to the keeper. The keeper with a bit of fancy footwork, don't know what he's playing at there. And the ball's given away from the goalkeeper. Back to Static, Static to Chicha. Chicha plays his note, he whips it in on Sam's head and somehow squeezes past the goalkeeper, and that's 3-0. So here's the goalkeeper with another kick. Don't know who that is, but he misses out on the ball. I think it's Ghulam, somehow misses out on the ball. They manage to dink a ball in, and I believe that's Lewis with a good header at the back post. Now that's Chicha releasing Static. Static's through. And he lays it off for Sam. But somehow, I believe Sam's taken out. And that is a penalty. And a red card as well. So it looks like we're coasting at the minute. Here we go, got Static on the penalty. Can he slot this one away? He does. And that is 4-0 after 25 minutes. Here's on the 35th minute. Nice clearance out, but I don't know what happened there. Me and Sam got in each other's way and the ball falls to them. And they're now attacking down this left-hand side. They're in behind Charlie there. Nice whippage into the back post. Chicha doesn't get ahead to it. And they've got a shot, but a nice block, and Chicha with a nice header. And that's some decent defensive work right there in the box. And Static's now released. He tries to get it through to Sam, but unfortunately the ball just isn't good enough. Now we got William with a free kick in our half. Plays a long one up, but it's loose, and they manage to get the ball back. William again plays it into Ghulam. To Static, he releases Chicha. Chicha cuts inside and releases across, and it's me with a simple tap into the net. Somehow squeezing past the goalkeeper again. And that's 5-0 in the first half. These are the halftime statistics. As you can see, Rotherham have only had 3 shots to our 7. We've had more of the ball, and we've definitely scored a few more goals. Now unfortunately in the second half we didn't do as well. I feel like our players just kept doing the wrong option with the ball. I'll show you an example of that in a second, but here's Rotherham going in the 80th minute. Look, 80th minute, and Charlie there giving the ball away in our box, and they score, and that's 5-1, and the clean sheet's gone. So this is an example of a wrong option which we kept playing. In this half, I think everyone got a bit greedy, just wanting more goals instead of fighting for that clean sheet and actually creating how we normally create these goals. So we've got Abdi, he releases Static, and then if he slides me in there, we're probably in for a tap in, but I don't know what that ball was, whether it was a shot or what, but they just simply get a free kick. But it was a very good performance, definitely. It could have been better. I was a little bit disappointed with this second half. Here we go. Abdi with a free header in the last minute makes it 6-1. But we only drew the second half 1-1 after winning the first one 5-0. Even though they had 10 men, it's just not good enough. But it was a very good win overall. So now we're going into the Southampton game. These guys were second coming into this game, so it was a very big match. A lot of pressure. I wanted my boys to step up, and that they did. Just wait and see. So we got Southampton here attacking down the left side. Go back inside and further inside still, and they played brilliant through ball. And Maruka with a fantastic save. All credit to him keeping us in it 7 minutes in. And now we're counter-attacking. What can we do here? I tried to get a ball into Sam, but unfortunately his head just can't reach the ball, and that's still 0-0. Here they've got thrown on this left-hand side. Can Abdi win the ball back? He can't, but Lewis has got it in the middle. He releases Sam. Sam plays a brilliant ball back to Abdi. Abdi whips that in, and there's Sam with the free header. But unfortunately, it's straight at the keeper. And here we go down this left side again. Static goes inside, plays it to Ghulam, back to Charlie. Charlie across to William. William inside to Chacha. Chacha, loose ball backwards. But he does manage to win the ball back. And that falls to Sam, who sets me off. And then I play a through ball to Static, and Static's through. But the keeper pulls off a brilliant stop. And going into half-time, it was a very even game, 0-0. 2 shots on target apiece, possession quite even. So yeah, it was all to play for going into the second half. Who can come out on top? Here we go, Southampton in the 50th minute on the attack. Lewis with a nice stop. Lays it off to Abdi, who plays me in down the wing. Go back inside to Ghulam, back to Lewis. Lewis to Static. Bit of bad control there, but Southampton now on the attack. They go down the left side. Nice footwork in the middle there. Lewis ain't having any of it, but unfortunately they managed to keep the ball. What are they doing? It's just passing it around us. Brilliant passing. Can we win the ball back? I hope we can. We can't, and Maruka has to pull off a very good stop, if I do say so myself. And now they've got a corner kick. What can they do from this? Corner, something that will come to haunt us. That's all I'm saying. Managed to clear that one away. Wish it was that easy. And they're back down the wing, another, and somehow, I'm not sure who that is, Slabhead he's called, he manages to miss the header from like 2 yards out. Here they've got another corner now in the 70th minute, it's still 0-0, clean sheet still on. Can we secure it? We failed to in the last game. No, it's a banger of a goal off the corner of the post and in on the 70th minute. We've lost the clean sheet again, unfortunately. And this time it's looking like we're getting no points unless we can pull something magical off. Lewis manages to win the ball again. Been some good work from Lewis this half, this game even. And Static plays Ghulam in the middle. Ghulam down to Sam. Sam's got an option with me. He decides not to use me. Does a brilliant cut inside. Takes on 2 players. Gets into the box. It's a poor ball, but he's taken out. And that is another penalty. Brilliant from Sam, that is. Now, can Statics continue his fantastic record of slotting these penalties away? Because it is a fantastic record. Let's see what he can do. Our top scorer, the special one. And it's in the bottom right hand corner. And that is 1-1 with 10 minutes to go. Is there a winner in this? Here we go on the 84th minute. Southampton. Maruka should be sweeping that up, but unfortunately it somehow gets through, and now there's a bit of a kerfuffle at the back. What's going to happen? We somehow managed to get the ball away, and we're thankful for that. And now we're countering. We've got Ghulam to Static. Static unfortunately can't get the ball through, and it's Southampton again. Oh, Charlie's missed the header. What are Southampton going to do here? Are we going to be punished for these couple of defensive errors we're suddenly being hit with? Look at this, we keep giving the ball away and Southampton are being relentless, they won't stop. Something we need to get better at, working under pressure. William with a nice tackle there, and he gets the ball out. And that one does the job, that clearance. And now it's up to us to attack. What can we do? It's me on the wing, I whip a ball in, Static's free in the middle, and it's a goal! In the 91st minute. With only 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. Has this sealed the victory? 2-1. Southampton now, they're craving a goal, and it's up to us to be our best defensively static, even tracking back. What can happen here? They're down on the edge of the box. They're static with an excellent tackle, but it just goes out for a corner. If it went out for a throw-in, that could have been the end of the game. And now Southampton have a chance to equalise in the 94th minute. What can they do with this? They manage to win the header, and the man's free in the middle. We get it. We get the ball twice, but we aren't able to clear it. Maruka ends up having to make a save. And it's now the 95th minute, and they have another corner. This is 2 minutes past added time now. Manage to clear it out, but they get the ball again. We get it again, and again we can't clear it. And they get it back into the middle. Maruka, if he picks that up, it's over. He can't pick it up. And now we're looking at the 97th minute, a third corner. Watch what happens. And that was all she wrote, folks. 2-2 in the 97th minute. Absolutely devastating. It wasn't to be, but I was proud of the boys, and we did show that we can, when push comes to shove, we can go toe to toe with the big boys. But it wasn't over yet. One final chance, and I slip Ghulam in. I guess now that's all she wrote, eh? 2-2. We had a number of chances to win it. We even had the lead in the 96th minute, but it just wasn't to be. Like I said, I was proud of my lads. We showed we could go toe to toe with the big boys. So now we have 2 games against Southend as the fixtures are reversing. This is the lineup for the first game. We got DJ up front with Sam, no static this time. He was punished for being late to training. We got me and Cam. We got Jacko and Dan, left mid, right mid, Prentice and Chicha in the middle. We got the usual back 4, including the keeper. But unfortunately, the footage for this game was lost. But this was the resulting scoreline. 4-0 to Southend. We got absolutely thrashed. After digging in deep and doing what we did against Southampton, Southend put us in our place, but to be fair to Southend, they have won every single game in the league. We did have a second fixture against Southend, in which we do have the footage, and hopefully we can pick things up. So we got Static returning up front. We're trying a different formation out because we don't want to get thrashed 4-0 again. We got myself and Jacko on the wings. We got Prentice and Chicha in CDM. Charlie dropping to left wing, moving out wide to left wing, and then the usual CJ, William, Dan and Maruka. What can we do this time? We did want to be the first ones to inflict a loss of points to Southend. They've won every single point available to them. This is our kickoff here. Can we start strong? 3rd minute now. Got William, plays it across the back to Charlie. Charlie with a nice ball into the middle. That was Charlie actually, sorry. Now we got Chicha, plays it inside. It falls to Sam and he gets a shot off. That was our chance to go 1-0 up in the first 5 minutes. Unfortunately, we couldn't take it. Now Southend have got a free kick. It was a game of few chances, this one, I'll tell you that, because our boys dug in deep. Some brilliant defending. Credit to the defence for this game. That's Dan out wide to Prentice. Prentice inside to Sam. Sam to Jacko. Back to Dan. Dan back to Jacko. It was a brilliant bit of passing play, but unfortunately nothing comes of it. Now Southend have got another free kick. Get the ball back again. Nice bit of footwork and they get the ball in. And Dan with a brilliant header for a corner. But what can they do with this corner? CJ, aka Connor, had done some really good research about their corners, and that helped us keep him stifled for a little while. Here's another corner from Southend. Again, brilliant bit of defensive work getting the ball out. Unfortunately, we give it straight back to them, and they go in again. Here they go, 35th minute. Plays it inside. Oh, a bit of a disaster in the middle there. And the ball falls to this man who's completely free, and he somehow misses the goal. Whew, let off there. These were the half-time stats then. Not too bad at all. Fairly even, but Southampton were dominating the ball and had more shots. Like I said, we were going for more of a defensive performance, try and at least take 2 points off Southend, something no other team has been able to do as of yet. We've got Static here. He plays it out wide to me. I managed to get a flick over, whip the ball back into Static. Static gets a header, but unfortunately it's an easy save for the goalkeeper. So we had a chance there. It's now Southend on the attack. Here they go. Whip that one back inside. Jacko wins the ball with a good interception. Plays it out to Sam. Sam back into the middle to Prentice. Prentice loses the ball out. I do manage to win it back. However, I then lose it again. However, I then win it again. And then I somehow sneak through there. I lose the ball at the last minute. I win it back and lose it again. It's just a bit of nitty grittiness there, showing you what we were fighting for, how we were fighting. Fighting for the ball. Southend are now on the attack. This man right here goes inside, gets too much space inside, plays a simple ball, and that's a brilliant, delicate cross. And we're finally broken after 70 minutes yet again. And that's 1-0 to Southend. Can we get back into this and still nick those points off Southend? Here they go on the attack again. Nice cut inside, back out wide. Managed to get the block on the cross. Prentice here with a poor ball from inside our own box. And another terrible deflection, and that's it. We've got another easy goal, and that's 2-0. It was looking like it was all over. They have a corner here, we win the ball, and now we counter. And one thing I tell you is never write off Static for a goal. And here he goes with a brilliant bit of skill to cut inside and an excellent finish. And that's 2-1, and at least we've stopped Southend's clean sheet. Now that was the end of the game. It did finish 2-1. Much better performance compared to the 4-0 game. I am proud of the boys. It was better. The tactical changes did work, not as well as we wanted them to, but they did work. And now we can build a bit of confidence, and next week we can show Rotherham and Southampton again what we're all about. So this is the league table before the games tonight. As you can see, we were sitting in 5th place, or we had 2 losses, a draw and a win. Not the best of results, especially since we drew to Southampton the last minute. And this is how the table looks now. We have dropped down a little bit, I think. Yeah, we've dropped down a little bit to drop to 6th. Southend still won every game. But like I said, next week we go again. And this time we win and we climb up that table. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.